I would like the church to be more like helping the youth to be mentored into different roles so the church can thrive later on.
What I hope for the future of our church is more families to be involved.
What I hope for the future of my church is that there will be an importance placed on outreach and that we'll be able to make a real impact in the community.
What I hope for the future of my church is a thriving youth group for young people to go to.
What I hope for the future of my church is for there to be more family-friendly events which bring the whole community together.
Hi, my name is Rebecca and I'm from the Banchory West Church. My hope or dream for the future of our church is that it is a hub and a centre for vibrant intergenerational relationships where people from all ages can feel connected and develop friendships through Jesus and through God. I hope that we become an even bigger part of our community, integrating ourselves in with the schools and with the other activities that our community have going to encourage Jesus to just be at the centre of the whole community. I dream that it's a place where everybody feels welcome and feels comfortable and feels that they have a voice and an opinion in what goes on, and that it is a place where people feel inspired to just share their faith about Jesus and just make an impact on the community. Yeah.
What I hope and dream of for the future of our church is for the congregation to be multi-generational and for it to play its part in the community and for the parish of Dumfries.
Okay, ladies, what is your hope or dream for the future of your church?
That everybody lives out the message of Jesus.
Thank you. What's your hope or dream for the future of your church?
More youth.
More youth, brilliant. What's your hope or dream for the future of your church?
Smiles.
Smiles.
A resident food truck.
A resident
Food truck.
food
Truck.
Oh, like a burger van. Okay, all right.
For God's presence to reach more people.
Oh, nice and loud.
For God's presence to reach more people.
Reach more people. Brilliant. Sam.
More youth team.
More youth.
For the soup to return to the coffee and tea part.
I think what would make it better is discussions about God and just discussing what people think and hearing their opinions, and that might help them figure out what they want to be.
I think talking about stuff more relevant to like us maybe, because sometimes the sermons might be more directed to like I don't know, older people, and sometimes it'd be nice to hear more stuff that God helps with our more specific problems.
Hi, my name is Fraser and I'm delighted to say that I am part of the West Church here in Banchory, and it's such a blessing to be part of such a colourful and vibrant church made up of so many different generations of people. And I would say that my dream for the future of our church is for every generation to be blended together into more of a melting pot, we'll say, as opposed to a salad bowl where there's an obvious separation between us all and you can see all the different ages more obviously. And I dream for the thing that for us to melt together is our collective love for and relationship with Jesus, and that we're able to openly spread and talk about the ways in which he's changed all our lives in advancing his mission. And I also dream that young people like myself can have more opportunities to fill positions of leadership within the church. We're all God's servants, and I've already been so fortunate to have had the opportunity to serve in front of the whole congregation and representing the growing young team and speak in front of the whole church. So just to have more opportunities like that would be amazing. And although it's important to have, to be this collective within the church on a weekly basis, being the safe space that it is, I also dream that the whole church family can collectively venture out into the local communities around us and you'll have the opportunities to serve God outside of the church as well. A big talking point in the church recently for us is being the light shining in the darkness. And it's only when we, venture out into the dark places that our light, the glimpse of Jesus' light.
What I hope for the future of my church is for us to grow further into our community and bring Jesus' name with us. I hope for us to be a welcoming home, a place to find fellowship, comfort and faith for people of all ages, whether it be new or cultivated and revived, as well as a place to ask hard questions and find God's truth together.
My hope for the future of my church is for us all to get together more throughout the week, to learn from each other and to worship together.
When Graham asked me what I hope the future of Lonehead Parish to be, I did struggle at first to answer the question, even though we've been talking about it for so long as a church. And I found myself daydreaming in class, as you do, and I could picture myself walking into church on a Sunday morning. I could see myself walking in amongst my friends and amongst my peers. When we sat down, up preaching to us wasn't some old guy talking what seemed to be us a load of rubbish. It was someone young who was teaching us relevant stuff about God. In the worship band, it was another young person leading it and helping us to stay engaged with the beautiful music. And taking the children's talk, I could imagine some of the young people who are currently in Sunday school being older and giving those children talks. And the whole vibe that I felt in this dream was a vibe that the young people from the late teens to early 30s, or late 20s, early 30s, they were the heart of the community that was the church, and they were the ones who were driving it forward.